So the Brett Cooper Daily Wire story has taken yet another bizarre turn as an extraordinarily petty move by the Daily Wire set to hamstring Brett Cooper's relaunch just hours before her first video came out. This is low, extremely low. Now, maybe they had every contractual right to do it, but to try and hamstring her on the day of her, YouTube comeback after separating from your company, after crying online about how Brett Cooper hurt your feelings, this is not how multi-billion-dollar corporations should be acting, or billion-dollar corporations, I should say. The Daily Wire is a massive corporation, and they shouldn't be this petty. I just don't think so. It's not what a grown man does. It's not what a grown woman does. And before we get into all that, maybe a great suggestion for Jeremy Boring, since he needs some big boy pants. But I've got a great sponsorship for not just for Jeremy Boring, but all of my viewers. Check this out real quick from Sheath. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Sheath. You know, I've been standing behind this product for many, many years, and there's a reason why. And fellas, I know this isn't something you think about very often, but I promise if you give Sheath a try, you're going to be really, really happy with their product. Sheath was invented by a U.S. Army soldier who came up with the idea for Sheath during his second tour in Iraq, where it's hot as heck and his boys needed to breathe. The boxers are designed to keep your balls off your legs. Sheath has 2 individual compartments that keep everything down there separate, cool, and comfortable. And fellas, you know what I'm talking about. I was a little skeptical of the dual pouch thing, but let me tell you what, it's a game changer. And by the way, if you're not into that idea, you don't have to use them. I don't always use them, especially if the weather's pretty mild and I don't necessarily need it. You can just wear them like a regular pair of underwear if you want. Sheath has also rolled out new holiday plaid and their winter base layer set for ski season. If you're in Wisconsin, ski season might be for the fun times, but it's also very, very handy when you have to shovel that driveway or have to be outside for any amount of time. It really makes a big difference with the cold and the wind. Sheath will be the most comfortable pair of boxer briefs you've ever worn in your life. Plus, they have brand new materials like bamboo and mesh for even more cooling comfort. Go to sheathunderwear.com/thequartering and get the most comfortable underwear you've ever worn. It also makes a great gift, ladies out there. If you use promo code TheQuartering, you'll also get 20% off your order. Head on over to sheath.com and promo code TheQuartering for 20% off your order. I know it might seem a little weird to be thinking about that, but they've been a long-time supporter of the channel, and everybody I've talked to that have tried them out have really, really liked them. So give them a try. Now, this saga started basically when Brett Cooper announced a return. Jeremy Boring, during some sort of Q&A or prepared statement, is how it looks to me, issued this kind of thing about, again, I'm not going to get into the Reagan stuff. I don't have anything against Reagan. I think, as far as I know, as far as what's public. But let's go back to Jeremy Boring's backhanded non-pliment here about
almost the entire time that there's been the comment section, not from the very earliest days, but almost the entire time, 2 years, has been the producer of the show, has helped to write the show every single day, 2 episodes a day, and has been Brett's best friend. And so, some of the accusations against Reagan have been really ugly, like that she's impersonating Brett. Well, that's unfair. If Reagan
that doesn't
seems
mean
a
it's
bit
not
like
true.
Brett, it's because she's Brett's best friend and one of the writers and the producer of the show. She's worked as much on the show every day on what the show would look like and feel like and sound like as Brett has for these last 2 years. They've done that together. Obviously, they have a lot in common in terms of their delivery because they have helped craft the show together. Some of the rumors I saw that we sent Reagan to acting lessons to make her more like Brett, that's absolutely absurd. And deeply offensive. Reagan's enormously talented.
Why would you be deeply offended? You're deeply offended that Reagan may have had acting classes, but now you go on to say, now here's where he gets really passive aggressive.
For the last 2 years. And I've never sent her to an acting lesson. She's never asked me to send her to an acting lesson. I've never asked her to do anything to be more like Brett. If anything, we've told her make the show as much your own as you can while maintaining the format. But she is like Brett because they are friends and collaborators, have been collaborators on the show. It's actually ironic because I did send Brett to various kinds of lessons as a performer.
So you did. So again, he says it's deeply offensive that anyone would think Reagan went to acting classes. But then he's like, oh, but I sent Brett there.
Not acting lessons. Brett's a terrific actress and always, the entire time I've known her, she has been. as will be evident when you see the Pendragon cycle. But I did send her to dancing lessons and singing lessons in preparation for her role as Snow White. I sent her to dialogue coaching sessions to help her with her role.
So he puts out this passive-aggressive, again, compliment sandwich, where he's like, yeah, she's so great. I only had to send her to 2 or 3 lessons to learn how to do her job. I mean, it's bonkers. Now, this was behind a Daily Wire subscription. So, the fact that it made it out to the internet was probably not what Daily Wire wanted. Now, Brett Cooper makes a return 1 day ago to YouTube, was the #1 trending video on YouTube. #1 trending. Her channel trailer has 1.5 million views. It's probably closer to 2. It's probably closer to 2 million views. 200,000 likes. I mean, I mean, absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers, right? She has her new show starting, actually, probably after this video comes out, it will have already come out. It comes out at the time of recording in a half hour. I go live at 1 Eastern. So, this video it's not even out yet, and it has 28,000 likes on it. 55 dislikes from the Daily Wire employees, apparently. I don't know. But again, everything's coming up. Brett, she goes on Fox News last night, has an absolutely amazing appearance on Fox News with Jesse Waters.
Brett not going now. I feel like I really missed out.
It
on
looked
this
like a
huge
good
cultural
party.
phenomenon.
Why do you think they want to make a scene out of that?
Well, because it is cool. It's super exciting. And for the first time in like 10 years, the culture has shifted in a way to where young people on the right now are edgy. They're the rebels. And we've been saying that, for the last 4 years. Like, you think you're the resistance, but actually you have every mainstream organization behind you. You have every huge, Hollywood industry behind you. You're not actually a rebel. You're just falling in line with the mob and doing what they say. Like, we're actually the ones that are pushing back and fighting. And I think they finally realized that.
So what does it say if you're considered edgy that you like?
So she appears on Fox News perfectly. She has perfectly planned her comeback. You could see this. Her channel was already growing massively, thousands of subscribers every single day. Monday, she releases her channel trailer, gets 76,000 new subscribers. Then Tuesday gets 50,000. Then Wednesday, she's already got 22,000. I'm going to guess that this is going to go up from her Fox News appearance. That's another 10,000. So she got 30,000. Boy, very humbling for me. All right. Just when I think I'm doing all right, like Brett Cooper is like, oh yeah, I'm actually a superstar. You're just some dork that reads people's articles. That's not what she says, but that's how small I feel in comparison to the machine that is Brett. Now today, the day that she has her new show launch, again, 30 minutes from when I'm recording this video, she put, I unexpectedly lost access to and was logged out of my personal TikTok page. So we are building that too, LOL. Putting the link here. She also has a Facebook page. If anyone's grandparents or parents were following me on Facebook, that account was also given to someone else. So we made a new one as well. I asked, so did a certain ex-employer have access to that? Now, I don't know if she had a TikTok, if the TikTok was hers personally before, kind of before she went to Brett Cooper. I have a feeling, Candace Owens weighed in and said, Brett Cooper being informed that she no longer has access to or ownership of her personal TikTok and Facebook accounts that she grew on the very day that she launches her show is truly remarkable. She will regrow all these channels. We will help her. Certainly, I'm not huge on TikTok. You can find me. I'm the Quartering News, one word on TikTok. She had 1.1 million followers, would regularly get 1,500,000 views on TikTok. Now she's starting over. She has 52. Wait, I think she's I am Brett Cooper _ I think a single underscore. Let me see here. There she is. Already 5,000. So she already has more than me. I'll follow her. Yeah, I'm the Quartering News. I do a segment on TikTok every day. That's like and Instagram Reels, to be honest with you. But this is probably like, you know, I lost my TikTok. Rip to everyone I was following. I will find you again soon. Big tech can't silence the truth. I mean, this isn't big tech. This is the Daily Wire said, oh, actually, you don't own this. Which, okay, maybe that's true. I just feel like if she was going to exit the show, you know, I think to be the bigger man here, Jeremy, would be to have just let her take these stupid channels, right? Like, just let her take her TikTok. Who cares? It literally says Brett Cooper. You're not going to put... Are you going to rename the Brett Cooper channel to Reagan? We already know that doesn't work. We see that on the comment section. You know, again, I don't support people like dunking on Reagan unless there's more information. But are you going to do what you did to the comment section to her personal Facebook page?
Hey guys, and thanks.
I mean, this poor Reagan girl, 16 hours ago, only 26,000 views on a channel that has 4 million subs. And it's lost, I mean, they've lost several 100,000.
Hey guys, thanks.
But 4 million people have decided, hey, and it's still getting more dislikes to likes. I'm sure if I go down the reply, decline in views after Brett left the show, that people are really loyal to people. Channel name finally makes sense. I'm only here to check the comment section. I feel bad, but honestly, how do they think this would go? I only came back to see how much this channel is tanking without Brett. Now, I assume once Brett puts out our video today, hopefully these people, you know, will have got their pound of flesh. I get the internet's going to do what it's going to do. But who knows? Maybe her video today will reveal the truth about why she left. I have a feeling it won't. I have a feeling we may never know the truth. But for now, I support Brett Cooper. The best of luck to her. Hopefully, we can have her on the live stream someday over at Quartercast on YouTube or on Rumble, the Quartering. And hopefully Brett makes a Rumble soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like on it and follow or subscribe to the channel. And go support Brett. And welcome back.